Okay, guys, so we're starting to play the game Card Hunter. It's the best representation I've seen of playing like D&D with your friends from back when I was a kid. It's hilarious. I've played maybe halfway through the story at this point, but we're starting over for the recording. We're going to be playing with Cox, Johnson, and Kavsky. I have them currently muted because I need to go through the tutorial again for y'all. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into that, and then once we're through the tutorial, I'll unmute and they'll be joining us. So, welcome What the Fool. Playing Card Hunters together is going to be awesome. Let's do Green Fang's challenge. My older brother Melvin has been telling me how great it is.
Adventurer!
Alright, your party has survived the Undying Marshes following the ancient map to Goldleaf Blade. Let's see. Green Fang's challenge. Deep in the Undying Marshes are hidden 3 priceless artifacts. A sword of peerless sharpness, a mace blessed by the Saint Timrun herself, and a staff infused with demon fire. But brave indeed would be the adventurers who would invade the brooding Finns to face the something of the lizard men, for it's rumored that they are protected by the Viridin dragon Green Fang himself. Now, remember guys, it is already known I don't word good, so you'll have to excuse me with some of this. Now, approaching the blood salt altar of a lizardman shrine, they brace for a final assault.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Cold-eyed lizardmen pour forth to defend their temple, commanded by a skeletal apparition.
Huh.
Play your cards to defeat your enemies. Right-click or press the space to see what they do. Like this. Left-click a card to play it. As such. Oh.
Whoa!
Blocks in your hand defend you automatically if you roll high enough. 2+ right there. You can see it. We rolled a 2. And we blocked.
Ah!
When you hover over a card, the board shows all the squares you can reach with that card. Like this. And this. Boom.
Huh.
Armor in your hand reduces damage automatically if you roll high enough. We did not roll high.
Huh.
Whatever. If you run out of cards, you can always pass. After a pass, you can end the round to draw new cards. But you have to discard down, is what he's not telling you.
Huh.
To look at a card I play, open the battle log on the top left and click the cards hyper. So we go here and we would click that, and yeah, boom. Cool. Kind of like we can see his Sorcerer Vault.
Boom! Ah!
Oh no, forming attack. Jerk. Hell, find our travel. Wow, he teleported pretty far. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that guy. And Might as well hit him. To inspire ourselves. Get a card.
Yeah.
Crush him. So yeah, this is basically a tactical battle map type game. As you can see, the real appeal to it is its storyline. When you get going, it's really funny. Like, I have a lot of fun with it. We're gonna just go ahead and walk him right up here. Let's just kill him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and kill him. And now we can teleport Bongo right here behind him. And we're gonna kill him. So, as you can see, every time we killed one of them, up here on the top left, we gain stars. As soon as you fill up your starboard, you win. And as soon as Gary fills up his starboard, you lose. Certain maps will have treasure squares where you can stand in it to get 1 star.
Victory!
But that doesn't come until later. Alright, the treasure is ours.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! The gold leaf blade. Nice. Legendary drop. Boom. By equipping the gold leaf blade, Borgo put some great new weapons in his deck. Nice.
Whoa!
Onward. Oh no, as you lift your prize in celebration, a terrible rumbling shakes the temple. The stones themselves seem to cry out in terror as a caustic reek fills the air.
Ambush!
Green Fang is here. Alright, now we gotta fight a dragon.
Uh-oh.
Beware Green Fang's acidic breath and use your new cards to avoid his armor cards.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Acid jet. Okay. Each square can only have 1 terrain type at a time. Okay, so I mean, we can go ahead and cleanse most of that. Rude. We're gonna go ahead and heal our little dwarf friend. Taking some lumps. Hard to block. Oh, grants immunity to fire, poison, elixir. That's unfortunate. I don't like immunity. Mogo, grab a card. Attack skill. Draw a card. Discard that card unless it's an attack. Repeat until you have drawn 2 attack cards. Whatever. Haha. Alright, what's in return? I like charge. So charge will let you really move a long distance, you can move 5 and you do 1 crushing damage at the end of a straight line.
Oh.
And he's dead. We have killed the mighty Green Fang. That was pretty easy. Okay, onward,
Victory!
guys. Victory! With the terrible roar, Green Fang crashes onto the temple floor. The Viridian dragon's long reign of terror is ended. Whoa, that was great! Gary, what are you doing? You kids can't play Green Fang's challenge with my party.
Wrong.
If you want to play with one of my card hunter sets, you have to start at level 1.
Oh.
Yes, Melvin. Sorry, Melvin. I hate Melvin. Melvin's a jackass. Sorry about that, what the fool. My brother says we have to start again with some new characters.
And now.
Let's see. Our tale begins in Cardhuntria, in the musky, dusty Orc's Head Tavern.
Hark.
An old man staggers through the door, blood streaming from his side.
Uh-oh.
Help! Monsters are attacking the village. Who will save us?
Huh.
Let's see. Dwarf warrior, human warrior, or elf warrior. Now, me playing this game, I found that I prefer elf warriors because elves get a lot more movement. And it's easier for the warriors to get on them. Whereas I like my wizard, which I can pick later on, to be a dwarf because they have less movement but more durability. And, you know, the wizards can cast spells, so they don't need to be able to move as close. Beat stick. Done. Beatstick hears the call to adventure and strides over from the bar and pledges to help the old man.
Yay!
It's time for your first adventure. Click exit to return to the map. With his last breath, the old man gasps and points towards the nearby village of Omelette. Yeah. The raiders should be pretty easy for somebody who's already defeated Green Fang. Raid on Omelette. Kobolds are raiding the peaceful village of Omelette, slaughtering the villagers and plundering their meager possessions. Will a brave adventurer step up and send these vicious bandits packing? The peasants will surely reward anyone violent enough to aid them in stopping the raid on Omelette. Alright, let's begin this. Sorry. I guess starting properly will at least give me a chance to explain a few more of the rules to you. The streets of Omelette. The village of Omelette's peaceful existence is torn asunder by the din of battle. A kobold raiding party has descended from the hills and set about ruthlessly sacking the small community. Drawing your sword, you rush to repel the invaders. Alright. Time to repel some invaders. Hoo-wee. These Cobalt Raiders are in a group that shares a single deck. Nice. I'm a pass. When a group plays a move card, they can all move at once. Alright, let's get to beating these guys. Ooh, weak strike. I'm so scared. Monsters in a group turn gray after they have attacked and can't act again until the next round. So he's already active, but he's already close to death. So we can't kill him. The grayed out and can't act till next round is actually something really important to remember. It's a pretty important mechanic to being able to beat this game, knowing who to attack and when to attack them. At the start of each round, you always draw one bonus move card. Because you chose an elf, you get a speedy dash card as your default move. Then you draw 2 more cards from your deck. Hey, dog. Now, at the end of the turn, if you have any more than 2 cards in your hand, you have to discard down to 2. I'm not sure when they're going to explain that, but anyhow. The village is saved, and the remaining Kobold Raiders scamper off into the fields. The grateful villagers reward you handsomely. The task now remains to track those miscreants back to their lair and put a stop to the attack. Alright, let's select the loot. Beatstick found some loot. Open the treasure chest to claim your prize.
Woohoo!
Wow, amber shards. This should be worth several gold pieces. Click the take all and finish button to move on. Yep, alright. Head to the armory to exchange your loot for something useful.
Yay!
Dragon. Alright, yep. Let's sell both of these. The cards in your deck come from the items you have equipped.
Huh.
Because you don't have a weapon in this slot, your deck only has these weak cards in it. Alright, so we're going to buy this, and we're going to put this here, and... Wowzers, equipping the axe replaces those weak cards with powerful new cards. Mouse over slots or items to see what cards they give you. And you can right-click or press spacebar to see the cards close up. Yeah, so pretty much, anything you equip has a set of cards. This is how you build your deck for continuing the game, because more or less this is a deck builder. Each item has a set number of cards it gives you, like this and these, and of course this one now. And as you level up, you get more item slots, and you can equip better items as well to increase your deck and its viability.
Yay!
Okay, time to go back on the trail of the Kobold. Beatstick searches the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading into the wilderness.
And now...
Following the trail of footsteps and drop plunder, you find the Kobold Raiders camped in the woods a league from Umlet. Now is the time, while they are squabbling over their loot, to strike back, destroy the Kobold encampment, and safeguard the village. Alright. You pursue the Kobolds into the treacherous hills surrounding Umlet. Before long, a musty stench alerts you to the presence of the remaining Kobolds. Seems they are gathering their ill-gotten possessions and are making preparations to flee. It is up to you to stop them from warning the main camp. To battle!
Uh-oh.
Jeepers, this time you're outnumbered 3-1. Not to worry, I have a few hints that will help you out.
Huh.
Enemies have to halt when they move next to you, so move to the yellow square to stop them from surrounding you. Yeah, so he can't move in. Yeah, get wrecked. Nerd. And of course he blocked that one. We're gonna go ahead and end that one. Sorry, I should have clicked that, but I knew it attacked 2 people. So, felt right to just go ahead and kill him. So that one acted, so we're going to kill the one who hadn't acted yet. And boom. We win. Onward! Having dispatched the raiding party, you overturn their camp and liberate what items they had. Searching the area reveals a cave mouth and a crude earthen tunnel leading into the darkness under the hills. Is this what the kobolds? Is this where the kobolds have come from? Only further adventures will tell. Let's collect our loot again. So one thing you will find.
Woohoo!
Ooh, huzzah! Beatstick leveled up and has more health. Beatstick also unlocked a new shield slot. Shields give you blocks and other defensive cards. So we should get a shield from right here. No, of course not. Whoa, a rare item, the Kobold Killer. That should come in handy. I mean, we're definitely going to take it. We'll replace that with it. And finish.
Huh.
You know, you should really head to the armory and get yourself a shield. Here there are new heroes waiting in the tavern too. Alright, go to the tavern.
Yay!
Wizard. We'll grab ourselves a quick little dwarf wizard. Because like I said, I like dwarf wizards. Look at that. He's going to be bushy brow. Because look at those eyebrows.
Yeah!
Now, Beatstick and bushy brow will not see actual play through most of this. Because I'll be playing the cleric when I join with Cox and Kav. Wizard. Yeah, they're long way. Whatever. You know what wizards are. I got faith in you. We're gonna grab that, throw that on him. Yeah, ain't got nothing for old bushy brow. So onward.
Yeah!
Melvin was right. It is cool building your own party this way, don't you think? Tunnels into the darkness. In the hillside, a crude tunnel leads into the darkness. From the ominous portals, the kobolds sally forth to terrorize the farmers. Now you must turn the tables and bring fire and the sword to the raiders themselves as you venture down the tunnels into darkness.
Ambush!
Oh no, looks like the kobolds are ready for you. Ambush! You light your torch and head into the kobolds' tunnels. The passageway leads down and then runs straight for many miles before reaching a three-way intersection. While you ponder which way to go, a crude horn sounds, and a mighty kobold hero emerges to confront you. Now listen, I ain't scared of no kobold. Mighty kobold hero or not, I'm gonna beat the hell out of him. Your wizard have long-range attacks, but need to have line of sight to target. Yeah.
Huh.
Your wizard has sight from here, as the line doesn't cross any blocking squares. But let's see, but not from here to here because one of the blocking squares are crossed. Okay. So we're gonna go zap him. Aw, he blocked it. Rude.
Huh.
It can't block if you attack from behind it, though. Oh, that's right. The squares are in front of the flashing kobold. These squares are behind it. If you get a hero on either side of the kobold, you can keep attacking from behind it, which I'm going to do. I'm going to move him on up. Boom. I'm just gonna keep zapping you. And we're gonna end this round, so I can keep my attack for next round. Chop, chop, chop. Blocks are really annoying, but there are certain enemies later on that just have a ton of armor, and that is very frustrating. That was alright, I guess. I doubt you'll get much further, though. This game isn't dumbed down for the masses. I really hate Melvin. Aftermath. The tunnel finally emerges high above the floor of White Skull Canyon. So this is where the kobold lair is. You will return with allies to finally stamp out those monsters and liberate the treasure they have stolen from the surrounding villages. Woo! Open the chest. Hey! We got a golem, cleaver, and a staff. So we'll put that on him. Yeah, we'll swap that. And we'll take that. Alright, finish.
Huh.
Don't forget to check the armory for new stuff before we wrap up this module.
Ah.
If you're searching for a particular type of item, just click that item in your inventory slot. As such. Let's see.
What do we want to get for him? Ooh. All these different things. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Why? Just cause. Alright. Now let's click all here. Reset, reset, usable. Boom, sold that. Okay, exit. Orc's Head Tavern. Aside from the must and the dust, the tavern is uninhabited. Rude. Thought that's what you get your clarity here in a minute. After battling under the ground itself, you have emerged into the desolate White Skull Canyon. It is here that the kobolds have gathered under the leadership of their sinister high priest. Put them to the sword and end their depredations once and for all. Returning to the White Skull Canyon, you follow the winding dry riverbed until you come to a high wooden wall. Suddenly the gates are thrown open. Kobold's warriors rush forward, egged on by their high priest. Igabin. Igabin. However you say that. There we go. Rude.
Yeah.
Aha. Zap him. Gary has passed. We shall march forward. So, the tutorial fights are really easy. The first few fights you ever get into are going to be easy. I mean, that's just the nature of a beast when it comes to games like this, right? Ah, I can't get him close enough. What's up, dog? Okay, we're gonna have to pass here.
Ah.
If you have more than 2 cards at the end of a round, you have to discard down to 2. So we'll get rid of that. But he is what I call screwed. Stab him. And blast him. Victory! Victorious, you search the body. Where your back is turned, Igabin's feigned death enchantment dissipates and the shifty little kobold priest slips away deeper into the lair. After him! But we're going to collect our loot on this one. So, Perplexing Mirror and Thin Sole Boots. We're definitely going to give that to our dwarf, right? He has like no movement, so let's give him a little bit of movement. Pursuing the kobold priest, you corner him in his stinking hut. Now it's time for the final showdown with these murderous bandits.
Uh-oh.
This map has difficult terrain. You must stop moving when you enter difficult terrain.
Huh.
Difficult terrain doesn't block line of sight like block terrain does. You'll have an easier time if you kill the shaman before his minions can get past the terrain. Well, luckily.
What?
The Unholy Frenzy calls 1 damage to its targets, but then it boosts their damage every time they attack. Stay away from frenzied creatures until the frenzy wears off. I mean, I'ma just kill him. That feels right to me, right? I can't be frenzied if he's dead. At least that's the way I see it. End round. Well, I don't have to get rid of anything. Zap it in there. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, he blocked that one. Now that block's gone, so I can kill him. Okay. Let's move up, and now I can zap him. Haha! Okay, end round. Like I said, these particular fights. No muss, no fuss, just rock 'em. Searching through the muck and bugs, you uncover what treasure you can. The kobolds are overthrown and put to flight. The villagers can rest well tonight. You are now a fully fledged adventurer. Woohoo! This brow leveled up. Looking good.
Whoa!
Well, that's a demon claw. Wow, that shaman had nice loot. Yeah, it did. Take off. Flimsy block, weak block. I think I'll keep what I got right now. But Bushy Brow does have a new arcane slot, so might as well put that in him. You've seen how useful priests can be. Head to the tavern, and I'll let you recruit one for yourself. Alright. I typically like to get a human priest, because humans get a lot of abilities that help move their comrades around throughout the battlefield, control the battlefield, and stuff like that. And I think that fits well for a priest. So, we're going to grab this priest, and since the priest is who we will be playing, we're going to go ahead and name them WhatTheFoole.
Yeah! Yay!
Party is now full. You can recruit new characters if you like, but we'll have to swap them for the old ones. Continue. Exit.
Woohoo!
The Keep on Hinterlands is your new home. Check it out.
Huh.
You can check out your collection here. Yep, we see all the stuff we have. Exit. Daily Deal. Caverns.
Adventurers!
Now things are getting exciting. These are new adventures to tackle. And the Daily Deal stocks exotic and hard to obtain items. Bird. Oh look, we can't afford anything. But we can sell that. We can sell that. Oh, and we can sell that. Right? Alright. Anything in here to have? Padlock charm. We're going to put that there. Now we're going to exit real quick.